is a special edition of. It's not even insert name here.
This is just we're tight. This is obvious nonsense. We're tight. We're upset. We are not okay. That's what I want to say about that.
Our community is not okay.
We're very not happy about a situation that we're having right now. We don't like that.
We're here to rant and rave, and we hope you guys are here for it. Comment, share, do all of that, because, like, we're gonna get into it in a second, but just the audacity.
I'm really upset. I'm really upset about it. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's not.
Like, it's.
I'm not playing.
This is my Lord's Day. This is when I rest.
Facts.
This is when I live my best life. I eat bad. I just chill at home. This is not when I want to be talking about local politics. It's not my vibe.
It's not.
But
all
instead,
right. Yep.
I'm about to go to sleep last night. I'm in bed scrolling. And I'm seeing some comments about a stay away order, about
the governor. What the fuck?
The governor, and I said, and I told Malaysia, and I was like, yeah, they gave Domingos Rosa a stay away order, and I think I said that's kind of wild, but I tried to go to sleep. I said I don't have time for this right now.
This is nuts, right?
And follow it up, man. Let's start playing the clip.
Let's just play the. I'm gonna play the video. Hold on, let me make sure the volume's up on everything. Sorry, we always do it something extra. Oh yeah, the tab was muted. Fixed it.
We're never not together to do this, so it's even like.
Facts. All right, but here we go. Can y'all hear? It doesn't look like it's playing sound.
Give me this.
Can you hear?
Let me log in. Let me see.
Sorry,
I can hear you.
Okay.
But I can't hear the video.
Interesting.
So maybe just link it, because it,
Anyway, I'm gonna link it. I tried, y'all. I tried to help y'all out, but anyway.
So last night, Domingos de Rosa, who's an at-large candidate, a Hyde Park resident, a mentor to
Oh, I figured it out. Figured it out. I didn't click share audio.
Okay, good. Go. All right. Share.
Okay, gotcha. Hold on. Let me put it back to the beginning. Niggas, y'all want to hear this.
Y'all ready for this? I look good. Side note, I look good.
Damn, it still doesn't look like it's sharing the audio.
This is quite rude. It's quite anti-black. That's what I have to say.
And anyway,
oh yes, where I was. Domingos is a mentor to dozens, if not hundreds, of young kids from around the city. He's a football coach.
No, definitely hundreds, because it's been years.
Years of him consistently being a community organizer, an activist, just a father.
Self-employed, doing his supporting people. Bruh, it's this is I should have tagged him, but this is
this black man,
if you watch this video, you just only got to watch the beginning of it too. That's why we're trying to play it, because they came up to him. It's clearly cops, because you know how cops speak. You know how Massachusetts cops speak, bro. They came up to him talking about it's that 100, please. Just so I can't even speak, bro. Just say what they said, bro.
Man, they're basically coming up to him this is from when you up in, what he say?
He was when you were up in Swampscott, and Domingos no, because at first Domingos what, I'm confused, what's going on? This is a restraining order. They're well, it's an arrest. It's a restraining order, but yeah, it's an arrest.
It's
order.
It's a stay away order.
Yeah.
If you go back, you can get arrested order.
Yeah, they're we have enough to arrest you, but we're not. Da 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 da. And it's what the heck?
it was insane. And this is after. Almost broke everything. It's because Max was around here. I think he pulled on one of my cords. Dogs suck. This is after he had spent like the past couple hours on Mass Ave protesting about the opioid crisis. He gets police officers at his door as
a black man
arriving home. Police officers at his door, basically giving him the stay away order to stay away from the governor's house because the governor is too good to have needles.
Facts. Our kids have to step over needles, but the governor in Swampscott, they don't gotta step over needles. They don't. Let me not even start with the fact that most of these people are not even from our city. They come to our city. I'm not saying these people don't need help. They need support. And, people are in here. We have to support them. But, let's be clear. These are their kids that they're sending to our city. So our kids have to step over needles? And then you're trying to, we always talk about black fathers. We always talk about black men in the community. And y'all trying to arrest one of our black leaders, our black men in this community, really? Oh, that's real cute, right? This is we know the game, bro. This is what happened. It's real.
That's why it was extra sick, because I made 2 big posts about it, but like I said, it could have been very easy for the governor to pick up his phone, the lieutenant governor, one of the motherfuckers on his administration to pick up the phone and be like, you know what? And also, I would like to note that the order says his wife's name, which I think is bitch made to have your wife's name
corny
order like that.
Courtney, we're gonna bruh. We got families too. We got kids too. We got Domingo's got a wife.
Yeah, Haida's mom. Her mother is dealing with stepping over needles, feces, a bunch of other stuff. And you telling me you're inconvenienced in fucking, what is it, Swampscott? I can't say that shit.
Swampscott.
Fucking Swampscott, where you barely have a needle ever because you live in the freaking pits of wherever north that is. You telling me that you're inconvenienced. Yeah, we're inconvenienced too. The point of a protest is to show you that we're inconvenienced.
It's, bruh, you're gonna get it cleaned up. The problem is we're not getting our this is an entire neighborhood of people, 2 neighborhoods of people coming together. We need help. You're the governor. You're not just the governor of Swampscott. You're not just the governor of Amherst. You're not just the governor of Wellesley. You're the governor of here too. You're the governor in Roxbury. You're the governor in the South End, right? You're the governor in Mattapan. You're not just the governor of the place you want to be the governor of. It's not just Martha's Vineyard. Come on.
It's just, there's so many different things that made this so angering. The refusal, this is a better way to do it. He could have called him and been like, yo, I don't like that. First of all, it's my home. I don't like it. Because same, I don't want needles on my doorstep because nobody really does. That could have been number 1. And with that statement, he could have said, I'll have a meeting with you guys. I'll meet with you guys like the mayor just did, even though he basically said nothing. I'll meet with you guys and I'll talk to you guys. I'll have an open conversation because where the fuck has the Governor Baker been on this for the past 5-6 years?
This is all over the state. What's up?
Yeah, and that's the issue, is that it's not just Boston. A lot of the times when people write articles about the situation, they frame it as being a Boston specific issue because Mass Ave is so bad. But you go into towns like Fall River, New Bedford, even going to Western Mass, Worcester, Springfield, all of those towns are dealing with these issues, and nobody has we're the worst. So everybody's like, oh, it's a Boston issue. That's the mayor's issue. But no, it's all of us.
It's all of, and again, it's bruh, yo, we can't be left alone on this issue. It's not fair. It's wrong. And then it's just racist. It's racist. It's ridiculous. Come on. Our friendly Republican governor can't do anything but threaten somebody with arrest.
I'm damn, they barely even arresting people now. Shit. You're not at least doing the Republican way. You said, oh, the Democrats won't like that, so we'll just leave them there. That's
like you can't just ignore it. You can't just close your eyes and act like it's not happening. Yo, I like what Scamuel said on Twitter. He's like, damn, at least Marty didn't send the he's like, yo, the nigga stuffed needles in front of him multiple times. I'm like, damn, I gotta give Marty that one credit. I guess that's the Democrat in him. I found it. I found it, I guess.
Oops.
Cause that's like because they're punks. That's the worst part about it, is that they act like they're big and tough. Charlie Bay. That's why, that is exactly why I hate looking up to people I hate. That man's too tall. He think he's tough. He's not tough. Like,
it's
you're corny. You're a loser.
That's why I said he bitch made for doing this order. Like, have a discussion with Dominguez and watch him not show up. Dominguez doesn't have to waste his Saturday morning driving up to fucking your house to drop needles if there wasn't a situation.
If you would pay attention, like, protest, like you said, protest is not supposed to be comfortable. It's not supposed to be cute. Like, this is, and I'm talking, to all the activists out there, or people who want to be activists, or like some people who, don't understand what the threat of being an activist is. This is it. Like when you're making waves, when you're actually making change, people are gonna come for you. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be safe. It's not gonna be glamorous. And people are gonna come for you.
The police, they'll attack you. This is one of the most popular scare tactics that have followed Black people since the invention of really like formal police. They'll come and arrest you. They'll come and take you away from your family. Like, I don't know what this is like. So
this is state terrorism, and it's
like, what else could it be? Like, there are needles everywhere in this city. It's not like Mass Ave now. Like, everywhere you go, we found a needle in fucking Fields Corner.
Fields Corner, like, bro, like
Fields Corner.
It was there.
It's not that far from Mass Ave, but it's far enough. We're finding a stray needle up on a hill on a park. Shouldn't be a thing. And you want to just throw this stay away order to the police as if that's going to do anything. In fact, it's probably made us all angrier. Like, why do we want to like deal with, like, now we can't talk to you either. Now what the message we got from Governor Baker is, I'm not going to do anything.
Nothing. Like, now, like, now it's time to really be at his house, because it's like, really, like, you're like this some intimidation shit, like, nigga, like, what? Like, oh gosh, I don't like it, man. I really don't like it. This not how it's gonna go down, bro.
Not in my city specifically.
This not how it's gonna go down, bro. That's not it. Like, it's not going down like that.
With everything else happening in the world, this would have been such an easy win for him. This is what
it's a layup, bro. It's like Donald Trump on white supremacy. It's a layup. Just talk to them about it's not like, this is my thing. It's a bunch of white people out there. That's how you know that they don't care about you, bro. It's not even really our people out there like that, bro. Like, those people need help, and those are your kids, that's your family, that's your people. They don't care. Like, that's their post-traumatic white supremacy behavior. That's what got passed down to them. Like, it's in their DNA to not give a fuck about anybody. Sick.
It's just like, when you like, this is your cousins, your uncles. Like, Black people always, not just Black people, but just people in color, but Black people specifically when I'm talking about Roxbury and the South End, like, in Puerto Ricans, because they were the two major groups. Like, they saw the crack epidemic. A lot of the people protesting were born pretty much during that time period. They were born to family members with addiction. They were born to addicts. Like, this is just like, they saw all of that, and they saw all of their family members be imprisoned or die.
Like,
and we're just seeing a bunch of mainly white people on Mass Ave get left to do whatever they wanted, get left to pretty much terrorize. And I don't want to use that word because they're not terrorizing people per se, but because of their actions of being on drugs, they do things that
aren't safe, that make the community unsafe. Like, that's what you have. Like, it makes it like, bruh, we can talk. Why do we always talk about safety when it comes to Black? Like, if you say gang, oh, they're already there, but like, all those people, that's not safe. to have all those people out there in a small area, no resources, no support, and drugs and disease. It's terrible. It's an awful, awful thing. And the only answer the governor has is
Is a stay away order.
for him. For him. Like, oh, I'm gonna protect my bubble. But screw you, right?
Like, I don't even care. Like, the mayor always defends himself by saying that he's put more and more money into, like, the Sharps team and hiring more Sharps people and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah. I mean, like, it's not doing enough. If there's still hundreds of people outside every day, it's not enough.
It's
That's just how it works. You can throw. Let me give you an example. The Red Cross guys. People threw hella money at the Red Cross for Haiti. None of that money appeared in Haiti. All the problems still persist. You can throw a bunch of money at something, but if the problem's still there, the problem is still there.
like, clearly you need to reevaluate your approach. Like, it's not working.
And have the community, like, this is a group of two very different groups of people. And what I mean by I say this is white, affluent people can mainly affluent, because a lot of those people have only recently moved to that area in the past like 10, 15 years. Like, affluent people that could afford these high-ass price brownstones that I'd love to live in.
Me too.
Because they're mad beautiful. And a bunch of mainly lower income Black people and people of color coming together because for once their common enemy is at their footstep. Like, they have a common, it's not good to use enemy or those words because those are negative connotations for addicts, but they have a common threat. They're both, everybody's being affected.
Yeah, the whole community had to come together, and our governor can't even have a conversation. Like, he's a punk. Like, how is he not a punk? Like, how is that not weak? How is that not corny? Like, I thought Republicans were tough. They don't care who they talk to. That's a big man, bro. He's like 6'5". Like, that's a big boy. He's
Republicans
tough.
Were men. I thought if you had a problem, you deal with it face to face. Instead, you told Dominguez to get out your face. And I don't know about you, but to me, that sends a symbol that you're weak. That your only power is through a court system. That your only power is by pulling up with 3 police officers to, like, tell Dominguez that he can't get near his house. Call me yourself. Tell me it makes my wife uncomfortable. I would have had 10 times more respect if he had picked up the fucking phone and been like, Dominguez, you know what? I understand what's happening. I have a plan in motion. I'd like to get you involved. I just don't feel comfortable with you coming by my house. He could have done that. Maybe it would have stopped Dominguez. Maybe not. It hopefully wouldn't, because that's not enough. But, like, there were so many options in which he could have gone, and he said, let me go this extreme route. Let me be an extremist and up the situation to the point that we are having a live stream talking about it. Like, on other situations, me and Malaysia think about having live streams. We don't usually. We're like, we'll save it to Wednesday, or ultimately it gets forgotten because there's 10 other news stories. We are right now taking time out of our day at 4 p.m. on a Friday. It's 4:20. We should be doing fun stuff. Instead, we're here.
Here. I'm like, all right, niggas not allowed in Swampscott. We heard, we know now. But we still coming. And like, so try again. Like, this is not over. Like,
can we
no justice, no peace.
Can we talk about the Michigan thing? About how the whites are wilding even more because we didn't get to cover it yesterday, and I don't think we're covering it next week.
Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yo, I don't know if you guys saw the news, but the feds on, like, yesterday, I guess, arrested 13 like right-wing motherfuckers that were forming a militia to go and kidnap
the governor.
The governor
of Michigan. They were going to kidnap the governor of Michigan, and the American state Michigan, where Detroit is at, where Flint, where they don't have clean water, where that's at. They were gonna kidnap the governor of that state, and like that's and so right wing militias aren't a threat in this country. Like, really?
Or my second thought of this is, so y'all don't Y'all not worried for this election, huh? No? Not when 13 people were collecting like $200,000 worth of like ammunition, protective gear, blah 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 blah. Everything.
He said, stand back. He said, what did he say? Stand back, stand down, and stand. No. He didn't say stand down for real though. But anyway,
stand up and I don't know.
He said something about stand back, and they said we ready to listen to marching orders. We heard, and it's like
messages.
Like Donald Trump can't send a secret message to save his life. Like what? Like he has to be obvious.
His secret message will be like at 9. Okay, 9.
He's so hot. He makes it hot, bro. Like I don't know how I know exactly how he gets away with crimes. He's rich and white, but he really make it hot though. Anyway, I'm just like y'all gonna well whatever. Like it's not over. That's all. Like I said,
it's
no justice, no peace.
Stuff is getting like for the fact that in 2 days on the same day we have our governor basically threaten a citizen with a stand away order or stand back order to like leave his house, and then we also get the release that right-wing people are trying to like kidnap a governor. Like, if you can see the extremes of this, the left wing is dumping needles because there's an opioid crisis, and the right wing is trying to kidnap a fucking governor.
And and they have a bunch of ammunition. Let's not forget though that Charlie Baker, for all his pretend nice Republicanness, is the main, or at least was at some point, the main fundraiser in the Republican Party. So if you're wondering, Charlie Baker definitely supports white supremacy, right-wing extremism, because he raises money for people who support white supremacy and right-wing extremism. He's part of them. That's all. They all in there together. If he didn't believe in that stuff, he wouldn't be a Republican. He would disavow. He would not be governor. He wouldn't go around giving speeches with his poise and his northeastern posturing, and he wouldn't fund that, but he does, and so he's a monster, and I need him to know that. And if he sees it, I hope he knows I mean it, and I don't care.
I say it with my chest.
Like I'm not a punk like you. That's the thing about it. Like See, I'm not scared to say it.
Like the effect you're having on my state, on my people, like y'all, you can't get away with doing stuff like this and think that like he's lucky I've ever taken a picture with him. I still feel my skin crawl for the fact I've had to take pictures with him.
I don't think I've ever taken a picture with him. I think when he tried to shake my hand, I might have dodged him. I'm kind of rude sometimes. I remember when that dude running for DA found that out.
Oh damn! What's that man's name?
Michael Maloney.
Yeah.
Oof. Anyway, that was it. Like that was a lot. I guess
we had to get that off our chest because that shit was weighing on me heavily.
It had me very upset
because it's also the fact that this week we had Kim Janey with her meeting saying shit. The mayor, I think earlier in the week, saying shit. The governor now basically implying that he also, even though the mayor and Kim Janey, city council president, both said, we need the governor to do something. We need these people to do something. Well, we went to their house and guess what? They did nothing. They said leave. They said, we'll arrest you if you don't leave. They said, you make us uncomfortable. Your issues,
don't matter.
Your black and brown issues with a bunch of white people in between don't matter to us.
At all. Clearly.
None of you matter. And that's what I want to get across tonight, is that Governor Baker said we don't matter to him.
Like he said fuck you, basically. He might as well he said it through his actions. And I mean, there needs to be, like no justice, no peace is all I gotta say. No justice, no peace.
You know what? Governor Baker, you have an opening to make a difference right now. Rarely does a politician have a great opening like you do right now. You have an opening to say, to you can do it even privately, even though I'd like it publicly. You can privately go to the niggas and be like, I apologize.
My
That was a bit too
bad.
much.
I shouldn't have done that.
You know, you were coming for like where I live, my family. It made me feel how you feel. It's fair to do that now. Fair to? He's probably not going to do it because he's going to stick by his stupid guns and probably trying to arrest the Mingus next time he shows up to his crib, and will be willing with open arms to send money for bail.
Facts.
Inshallah, it does not happen, but we
Inshallah.
are willing at all times, like a like we will be ready.
Bruh, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. Y'all not doing it. Don't do it. So don't do it.
Please don't do it.
Oh, don't do it. Like, that's what I'm saying. So that's it. You know?
That's all we got. I hope you enjoyed ranting with us, thinking the thoughts we had. Protect Black people, Black women, Black men, Black children,
Black trans people.
Black trans people, because white people don't give a fuck about us. No politician, nobody. It's
Nobody.
us against like us. Like
It's just us. Like,
we on our own, and we got to make things work. That's all I gotta say. Election coming up. We don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Protect your own. Safeguard your own. Better make sure you have some
be
tuna
ready.
up in there. Get
Be
some
prepared. Yeah, get some salmon. You know, maybe some cream of wheat if you have some gas.
Get some spare water. Like a gallon costs $1 at freaking Dollar Tree. Do something because these people are wilding. And that's all I got.
Yep. All right. See y'all Wednesday.